Greetings, one and all. Welcome to NHL Ideas, the show where I discuss certain ideas that could be implemented within the NHL or the hockey world as a whole. Today's topic is timeouts, and should there be 3 timeouts a game per team? Now, I know what you're thinking. Odd Man Rush, hockey is meant to be a fast-paced game. Why would you want to slow down the game even more? Well, ladies and gentlemen, my proposal is one that I think makes sense, and I'm going to win you over, I think. I recommend that each team has 1 timeout of between 30 seconds to a minute per period. So 1 timeout per period. Each timeout can only be used in that period. You can't have 3 timeouts going into the third period. They don't stack, as that would slow down the game far too much. Of course, teams don't have to use all their timeouts, and no one should expect them to if they're playing really well, but at least give the coaches more options to influence a game, especially since the coach is always the scapegoat when a team and its players don't perform to their expectations. So I'm thinking if each team has 3 timeouts a game, they don't stack, so you can only use it in that period that you have the timeout, then sure, we may get some more stoppages of play. It may slow down the game slightly, but I don't think it will slow down the game as much as you think. And the players will get a chance to have a 30-second rest every period. They'll be full of more energy. They'll be more ready to go. There'll be much better plays being made towards the end of the periods. I think this is a good idea. One of the main reasons I quite like this idea is due to the fact that each team could challenge up to 3 goals per game. Of course, within the NHL, we have this situation where you can use your coach's challenge, and if you fail the coach's challenge, your timeout is taken away for your team. But countless times has a goal been called a good goal. Looking at the replay, it shouldn't have been, but the team in Toronto determined the evidence to be indecisive, so the team lose their only timeout, with that timeout maybe being the only way the team has a chance of getting back into a losing game, due to a bad call by the officials. Everyone makes mistakes, I get that, and I understand that if a team loses a challenge, they should lose their timeout as well. That makes perfect sense. However, let's keep the game as fair as possible, people. Chances are more controversial goals will be questioned if a coach knows he has 3 timeouts in the game to play with, and he won't lose his only chance to talk to the rest of his players. He won't lose his only chance to rest his guys. I think if we give the 3 timeouts, or just give them 3 opportunities to challenge 3 different goals, sure, it will slow things down completely, but at least it will give the players a chance to rest a little bit. And if we only leave the 1 timeout, if it actually wasn't a goal, but it's called a goal on the ice, and Toronto can't find any evidence, then give them a chance to get back in this game if something else happens. Say if it was a 2-1 game, and that indecisive goal was a 3-1 lead. Then say if they scored another one, and that was really out of bounds, but they'd already lost their challenge on the 3-1 goal. Then they're kind of screwed, aren't they? So I really think this is the way forward. I honestly do think the NHL should take a page out of the book of other pro sports leagues and increase their number of timeouts. I don't think 3 per team per game will slow down the game as much as people think, especially since not all of them have to be used, and likely not all of them will be used. But what do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know what you think. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.